might not.
What are we working on, boys?
For Spring Creek Golf Course. Trying to find a map.
So what are we working on overall right now? What are you guys doing?
We're working on creating the markers
For our
tour.
what are we doing? Yeah, for our tour.
So you guys doing a walking tour, and that's part of the what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, this is our unit. What? Our unit
That's for our ecology.
ecology.
Like unit, yeah.
Okay, our ecology unit. Our project for our ecology unit.
Yeah.
Okay, so how's it going so far overall?
A little rough right now, but I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like overall, I think we'll get it done. It'll be presentable. It'll be good.
Okay, have you guys been watching the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is that enough information? The video's giving you enough info?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about the pacing of the unit so far?
I think it's good.
A good pace.
Are we going too fast? Are we going too slow?
It's perfect.
It's fine.
So you
Perfect
keeping
right
up
now.
with things?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you feel overwhelmed by the project?
A little bit.
Okay. Do you think that's is that on my shoulders a little bit from leaving it so open-ended and not giving you too much guidance, or have you guys just not put in necessary amount of time so far?
I feel fine with the project.
Well, I just don't really know how we're gonna create it.
It's fine. You can be honest here. Caleb's rethinking his initial answer now. Oh, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit. Okay.
I'm fine though.
You're in the prep room, across from the sink.
This is the best I can get.
Okay.
Google Map.
Have you guys been doing the quizzes? Do you feel like you're retaining the information that's in the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So like the practice packets I printed off, are you guys looking to use those? Or are you going to use those? Are you just going to check the keys from the quizzes?
I'll probably pick them up and
I've
look through them. I mean, I'll do a couple of them. I mean, just to
So,
review a little bit more.
If the test is Thursday, you know, and you've got this project that you need to be working on, are you feeling like you're going to be prepared for the test?
Yes.
Okay. So like if I was to ask you some of the basic, you know, major concepts we've been covering right now, you'd be able to tell me what a habitat and a niche is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be able to tell me about ecological hierarchy,
Yeah.
the levels. Okay, so you'd be able to talk a little bit about ecological succession and what the symbiotic relationships are.
Yeah.
What are the symbiotic relationships?
Symbiotic relationships. Wait, Oh no, I thought we were talking about like the.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait. No, it's the sun is the. Sun is. Like
That's
the
energy
main-
flow.
Oh, never mind.
So I'm talking about the ways that organisms interact with each other out in the ecosystem. Predation and competition are two major ones. What are the three types of symbiotic relationships?
They're on the video we just watched.
So we got a little reviewing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm just putting you guys on the spot. All is well.
Practice worksheets will help.
Okay, this is just me figuring out, you know, what we need to do for this next unit, right?
Yeah.
Because this is an adjustment for some of you still. Some of you are doing all right, but others we gotta up the ante a little bit. Gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
similar questions. You overheard our convo. How's it going so far for this unit?
Great, actually. I kind of like it.
I like it.
Okay, I can tell you as I'm pointing to you, you've been on top of things.
Yes.
Tyler, you've been on top of things as well. I get your documents in email all the time. So you guys are okay with the flow and the setup of this unit so far?
Yeah, I think it's.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. So you're jiving with the freedom, jiving, and you're both responsible young men. So you guys have been able to handle that freedom. How do you feel about the project? Enough guidance? Not enough guidance? You need more help? You have no clue what you're doing? You think you know what you're doing? It's going to be good? What about it?
I think there's enough guidance, and I think we know what we're doing.
we're gonna
I think we got a good idea of what
Okay.
we need to do.
Okay, because we kind of built on it, right?
Yeah.
We didn't necessarily tell you right away. You know, that first day you probably got this stuff. You probably had. What did you think the very first day when you got the project outline?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I would have failed.
Yeah.
Okay. But as we've covered the info, been able to wrap your heads around a little bit more. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Hey, do you have any
Coffee spill. What's that?
What do we have to like say in the email?
So you're sending an email to who?
This is lyrics. answered yes.
Okay. Oh, kindergarten?
No, second grade.
Second grade? Okay, well, you need to contact her. She might not have been contacted. So what are you asking her for? What are you asking from her, I guess?
To visit her class.
Okay, so you'd say that. Now, visit her class about what would be, if I'm her, that's the question I'm going to ask. What do you want to visit my class about?
Science.
Okay. We'll do this to make you a little more comfortable.
Yeah, there you go.
So your face isn't on the video. Okay, so you're no longer seeing Quincy. Okay, so you're going to talk to her about what?
Ecology.
Ecology. So in an email, you're going to say, hey, we want to come to your class and share information about ecologies. Okay, so how are you going to share it?
Email?
No, how are you going to share the info about ecology?
Oh, with a display board.
Oh, so a display board, a box type item, you know, some stuff from the Tallgrass Prairie. Okay, awesome. When do you want to do that?
Josh, when do you want to do that?
Anytime.
No, you've got a window.
Yeah.
What's your window?
The 6th through the 19th, or the 9th through the 16th.
9th through the 16th. Okay, so all that info's in there. You're probably going to have 4 or 5 sentences. And of course, you need to apologize for even considering that she can give you any free time to enter her classroom. Okay, so you really are as cordial and as grateful as possible that she'd consider allowing you in the class. You know, so you need to make sure that you express that in the email. Not as sarcastic as I just did, but okay. So you have an idea now? How's the unit been going for you two individuals?
It's fine.
Destiny, you can chime in on this too if you want. How's this unit been so far?
Perfect. Confusing.
What about it? It's confusing.
Everything. I think it's very stressful. There's a lot to know.
Okay, so the content's too much?
Yeah.
Too much stuff to talk about? What else? Anything else?
I do think there's too many species of grass.
Okay, but do you have to use all those species of grass? No. Okay. So the content's been too much. Is it the amount of time that we're trying to cover it in?
Yeah.
It's too fast? How much
Yeah.
time have you been putting in outside the classroom to get ready for class and stuff?
I watched the videos.
Okay.
I spent probably 20 minutes a night studying
How
their
long the
vocabulary.
videos are.
Just depends on how long the videos are.
And
Okay.
whenever you do your quizzes, well, that one quiz I did.
So you've done the quizzes. How many quizzes of the 5 up have you done?
One.
Okay.
I haven't done none.
What should I add?
I'm not ready to take them yet, I don't think.
Okay.
Maybe I'm overstudying.
So
Ecology.
how can I make it less stressful for you? What can I do to make it less stressful?
Give us a longer time.
So you want more
Spread it
time.
out.
Yeah.
So it's a little too condensed is what you two are saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. How's this project been going so far? Is it just add to the stress because of the condensed unit time frame?
Well, I wish we had like this class every day so we could work on it more.
Okay.
Do you have any glue?
Do you like the idea of what
It's
you're
okay,
doing?
Yeah.
I
I
like
mean,
the
I'd
idea
rather
of
do
sharing
this
it.
than doing an essay. So yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you?
I like it. What was the question?
What do you think about the project? Doing a project like this? Because when we get into sales, we're gonna have another project. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more guidance. Like this one, I just kind of turned you guys loose. And as we went through the unit, you're learning more and more about the stuff. So you should have a better and better
We did
idea of
cells
what you
in
need to
8th
share.
grade, 7th grade in Manhattan,
Yeah.
and we had to create a Jello cake or something. So it was.
That's not going to be the project. Project's going to be a campaign. You're going to establish a campaign to make one organelle win the actual election. So it's going to have a little bit more guidance than this one. Anything else you want to share?
We need more time.
You need more time? I got it.
Or
We're
How much-
getting some glue.
Have you put in? Do you think you put in a good amount of time so far to get yourselves in a good spot and
Not yet, but
situation?
We've come up with some dates to work on it. So
Okay. All right.
Where's the glue?
So since we told you this stuff,
Fine,
will you
this is a
actually
good
push
song.
back the time or no?
Look at me, Quincy.
No.
Quincy, look at me. Quincy, look at me. Is the camera shaking? No. You guys have plenty of time.
Okay.
Communicate with me though, right? Have you guys
Right,
communicated
so
with me about
display
any of this stuff yet? About your stress or your time crunch or any of that junk?
I'm trying
now
to
we
right
did.
now.
Yeah, but if I wasn't doing this video right now, would you be?
Yeah, we were
Second.
planning on telling you.
Okay. All right.
No.
Will you guys talk to me about that sometime
Like how
today?
we need 2 display boards.
He wanted to do it.
Trifolds?
Yeah.
Trifold stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
try to
one's
figure
gonna
that
be
out.
like animals, and the other's gonna be plants. And like with the animals, we might do like the relationships between them.
Okay, so what are the lessons? What are the lessons that you can teach? What are the main ecology principles that you're going to teach to these kids? Or are you just kind of teaching them about the animals and plants of the prairie?
Yeah.
I thought we were doing grass.
What's
Yeah,
that?
That's a plant. That's a plant.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like we're gonna talk about the insects, mammals, and birds. Or
Okay.
we do have a question for you, but outside of the video.
What is it? Oh,
I
I
don't
pushed.
even know
I
the
pushed
question.
pause.
Sure. I'm just waiting for you to put it down.
Okay.
Okay.
This is making you two very uncomfortable.
No.
Yes.
I was
My-
trying to figure out what to say for this.
Okay.
Are you gonna provide this stuff for us, or do we have to go out and buy it?
Well, that depends. The yellow sheet over there, which has been up there forever, talks about the materials that I may need to pick for you. Need to be,
Today is the second,
yeah,
so.
like you need your materials today, preferably.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I could still put in a request. I have to run that through Mr. McKernan, all that stuff.
So it'd just be easier if we just went and bought it ourselves.
Well, that just depends. What are you all thinking of? What are you talking about?
That's all we need.
We
Just
need
to try them?
trifold- Well, we're gonna need.
We're gonna go get some specimens.
Yeah, you can find those on the roadside or at the golf
I have
course or
some in front of my house.
yeah,
Okay.
house, tons of places. Okay. As for those items, anything I need to run through Mr. McKernan, you need to let me know ASAP. Trifold board, you may just go purchase your own, and that way you can keep it
At
if
the
you're finished.
variety store.
Yeah. Just see. If not, if it's gonna be too much, let me know. Yes, ma'am.
I think they only cost like $3.
This box. Do we have to have a lid? Like, how am I gonna make a lid out of this?
I don't know.
Can I make a lid out of paper?
Go talk to Mrs. Phil about it.
We can draw.
How's it going? What's up, Mr. Phil? I am. I'm asking him some questions. How's this unit been so far?
Good.
Good. So have you enjoyed the format, the layout of it?
Yeah.
Izzy, you can be honest. I'm looking for honest responses.
I like being on my own. You know.
So you're cool with the videos given ahead of time, getting them watched, coming into class, knocking out things that I've set up for you guys to get finished and do.
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Phil Camp?
Yeah, if I remember to watch the videos.
So if you remember to watch the videos, you're good to go. Okay.
Yeah, I never remember to watch them, and I never remember to check the website.
So you may not be totally kosher with how the unit's been. So I guess where does that fall? Does that fall on my shoulders or yours?
Well, I mean, if you taught everything in class, then that could fall on yours, but if I would be more responsible, it could fall on mine. So
Oh, okay.
that's
Okay. So I'd ask, how often do you pay attention in class?
Rarely.
Rarely. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So we get back to the point of how even if I was teaching it in class, then
Then you
the
can
chances of
pay attention.
yeah. Okay. All right. So this project. What do you think of this project? What did you think of this project when we first assigned it?
I wasn't sure.
I
about
thought
it.
it was probably,
But
then
then,
like a pretty retarded idea.
Okay.
Stop. But then I grew to like it, you know.
All
I
right.
like working in groups.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
group thing's good.
Which
Isabel likes to work.
I'm working my
Even
butt
though-
off. Even though, yeah.
Okay. So initially, just really had no idea what it was about.
Yeah, at first it was.
Okay. Little of the madness behind the method there. But we've covered each of these lessons, so you've covered some of the basic ecology material. So you should have a better idea of what you're going to include in the project.
Right.
Yes? No?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. So you guys think you're going to be done by next Friday then?
Yeah.
Are,
Yeah.
are we trying to cram too
Or how
much
much?
into a short period of time?
Yeah, are we gonna have like work days or whatever?
You got one more work day next week.
One?
Yep.
Why?
Well, because you only have class next Tuesday, Thursday. I guess next Thursday will also be a work day. Whenever you're done with your test, you can get to work on stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So, a couple more questions. Pacing of the unit. Are we going too fast? Are we going too slow? Are we going just right?
I think we can slow down.
Other two?
I think we're going okay.
I think we're going about the pace everybody needs to.
Okay. Alrighty. It's good to know.
Sorry.
I'm using these answers to figure out how we're going to do the next one too. Okay? So that's why I'm
Next
looking
what?
for honesty. Our
The
next
next
unit.
Unit.
Unit 3. Alrighty.
Unit 3?
Any other comments or questions, thoughts, ideas from this brain trust of 3 young ladies?
I don't think so. Isabel, why do you need to slow down when you don't do anything?
Oh my God.
Yep.
Music to my ears. Okay, thanks, girls.
Yep.